So if you wait to seize this moment, the greater the chances you're going to get stuck in your current lifestyle. It's time to get going. So I ran across this quote today from Richard Leider, and he said the trouble is when a number, your age, becomes your identity, you've given up your power to choose your future. And I don't think anybody out there wants to give up their power to choose their future. But one of the ways that we do that is when we start identifying with this here, our age. And if I'm going to identify with anything, it's going to be my lifestyle, not that number that's assigned to me. So in retirement, I think we have a question that we need to ask. Do I want to live a smaller life or do I want to live a bigger life? And in doing that, I think we need to think about the transition that we're moving from. We're moving from what I have been in my career. I'm currently being, and I'm in the process of becoming. So when we think about those three stages, been is the past. And if I hang on to that past as to what I was in my career that I'm no longer doing, that is going to lead me into a smaller life. Being is the present. And in the present, I'm working through this process of transitioning, moving out of career, moving into a bigger life in retirement. That means in the present, I'm being, and what I'm being is the process of becoming something that I'm not right now, a bigger life. Or in other words, this out here is the future. And that's what I'm moving towards. Moving away from what I've been in the process of what I'm becoming. Now, if you haven't read anything by Richard Leider, I'd really recommend you pick up one of his books because he does a great job of talking about how to go about living the second part of our lives. Now, if you wait to seize this moment, that means your habits and your routines become more and more ingrained into your routine. The more they become ingrained, the more comfortable we become, and the greater the chances we won't make a change from that point. This should be a warning sign to us. Now, why should this be a warning to us? Well, because the more our routines become comfortable, the more our days start to blur together. And the next thing you know, a whole week has gone by, and you catch yourself thinking, where did all that time go? What did I do? So it's never an easy task to start changing our routines and thinking about what are we in the process of becoming. But the fact is, it will never be any easier than what it is right now. Time to get on with it, get moving towards that process of what am I becoming? So don't let that number, your age, define who you are. The longer you wait to make a change as to who you are in the process of becoming, the harder it becomes. So in retirement, another person isn't my competition. My competition out there is my habits, my routines, my excuses, and the really big one, my comfort zone. And the more I get settled into that comfort zone, the greater the chance is that I'll never bring about a change. So, sure, getting outside your comfort zone isn't always comfortable, but it will lead you to becoming that person you want to be with a bigger life. Now's the time to begin.